I don't know if there's ever been a team that scored 49 and a quarter in the final quarter and lost.
Yeah,
that was Indiana's case.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they pressed us to no end, really got back in that game, and our guys just didn't handle it very well. That seemed like years ago. Well, it was earlier this season. It was a lot. Yeah, it was last year.
Branham inside, Collins, and Zach gets the Spurs on the board. Bates Diop picks up the foul. Here is Nembhard, and off to Buddy Hield. Hield stutters stumps and heads to the rim and lays it up with the left hand. Graham finds Collins. Collins kicks it out to Branham. Right back to Zach. Goes at the big guy Turner. Not to be stopped that time. Spurs again with the miss, and quickly Indiana brings it back. Buddy Hield.
Jeremy tried to quick shoot it just like that over the top. And Miles Turner just couldn't quite find the angle. Buddy Hield shows him how to do it.
Rookie out of Gonzaga. Ada Bates Diop. Collins inside Sohan. Jeremy.
Zach Collins with a nice pass underneath. Jeremy with a terrific turnaround.
Hield for three.
Yeah, can't get sucked in there.
Gives the Pacers the three-point lead.
He's already tied that last game with taking that three. Expect a lot more.
Sohan, nice cut. Collins beats it.
We've already seen a number of backdoor cuts from our guys. Zach Collins did a nice job distributing the basketball, but you see the pace. Indiana coming right back at us.
Collins right back to KBD, and he is fouled. Set him to the line. An and one for Ada Bates Diop. Sohan backing down the vet, George Hill. Jeremy. Wow, impressive. 36 years old, George Hill out of IU-PUI, better known as Ooey Pooey around here. Inside, Turner.
Miles Turner showing off his soft touch, courtesy of George Hill. Two guys you don't want to get started.
Branham for two, tied at 15.
Now, how about that response? For the first 5 minutes of the game.
I'd like to argue with you, but I can't. I totally agree. On the drive with Branham.
Somebody smart has got to explain that to me.
Here's McConnell. Slips it inside, and he creates for others. Vassell. Collins back to Devin. And the slam dunk. That has to feel good. You finally have your full group. And also missing Romeo Langford. Jumpers pretty from the outside.
Yeah, Benedict Mather in there.
Drops it off for McConnell. Buddy Hield with the left hand again.
Yeah, not just a three-point shooter, just a flat-out scorer.
McConnell with the handle.
Yeah, you see how McConnell keeps that Steve Nash dribble, but you had that fake spin. When did you develop that move?
It was probably around the 7th and 8th grade, Sean. There's a guy in my neighborhood, Richard Dials, has a version of it. And you probably remember this guy, Fred Cofield. He played a few years in NBA. So it was a combination of both those guys. One guy went kind of around his back and did it. Sean, I think the reason was I was so slow, you never know it was going to come. So it wasn't like I had a first step, so I can lull you to sleep.
Yeah.
And I think having a jump shot helped to get guys to get a little bit closer.
Right, yeah. I think so.
He was an Atlanta kid, so I watched him play a lot. And because I played here, you know, I always put you guys on. And so, you know, I'm kind of biased to the teams I played for.
38-33 after the Pacer bucket. Bassey's pass deflected and now stolen. Wara gives it up to George Hill. George right to the rack.
You know, you're playing a left-handed guy on the left wing. And I'm asking Pop, why am I pushing him to his strong hand?
Yeah.
And it was just a little bit different than I had been used to. Your body fat was taken every day. You making sure you had to pass the body fat test every day. And
is that right?
Yeah, it was a lot, Sean.
Branham defers. Vassell. Rebound, Jeremy Sohan. Back inside.
Yeah, just like that right there.
He knew Turner was not around. Bill and Sean Ellie, Dan Weiss, Nate Ryan with you here tonight on Ken's 5. Spurs trying to get their return to the AT&T Center off on a successful note.
He's gotten the guys energized in this one. And like I said, you know, our guys, the effort has been there. Like I said, You know, it's always harder when the head coach is away.
There's just a natural tendency to think, all right, now we're home, things will get going for us. And sometimes you forget to bring the intensity with it.
Exactly right.
Sohan again.
He's been physical all night, you know, taking the ball to the basket, kind of imposing his will, lowering his shoulder.
And Graham gets the pass from Sohan, and he knocks down the jumper. And here's Buddy Hield. Spurs converge on him and destroy that shot.
Just take a pick, whoever got a piece of that one.
Graham, oh, mama! Devontae, the 3-and-1. Here's Buddy Hield. 8 on the shot clock. Hield kicks it out. Corner 3, George Hill. No foul called. Spurs might have been fortunate there. Oh, Sohan literally muscled it up and in over Miles Turner.
He spun it off his hand.
Pacers, a lot of attention on Graham. Oh, my goodness! Sohan with the flush.
Devontae Graham at the rim.
Collins, and again they swarm, and he loses it. Wara hits the 3. Spurs have turned it around here in the third after being down by 8 after 1 and 2 at the half. Vassell up with the left hand and spins it in. Duarte. Oh, and Bassey destroys that one. Outrunning Blake Wesley, driving, and he scores! And take their largest lead of the night. Wesley adds to it as he literally stuffs it in.
They moved the basketball. They had some guys take some big shots.
Bates Diop. Air ball. This one save goes to Collins. He scores! Oh, the way they draw it up as Barlow gets the assist.
How about that for getting loose? He's been sitting there for 3 quarters.
Duarte. Miles Turner. His turnaround is good. Turner. Wara blocked. Was that Barlow?
Yeah.
Now ahead to Wesley. Sprinting, going up. They lost control of it, but foul. Outstanding.
Oh, like I said, you look 2 or 3 years down the line, you can see him among the league in steals. That one in Dallas, Luka Doncic was special.
Speaking of Luka Doncic, as Blake hits the 3, 91-74. Doncic tonight had 42. Kyrie Irving had 40. So one basketball was enough for those two as they won 133-126 over Philly.
I'm always going to err on the side with an Arizona guy, but he wasn't quite in position.
Buddy Hield. Certainly get it going in a hurry. Well, Spurs turn it over. Duarte lays it up and in.
The play was right away to Malachi Branham.
Collins. Wow. Got it to fall. Tough move.
A lot of contact, too. He's the last guy you want to give a wide open shot to. Our guys just did a nice job covering him up.
Graham. Counted for 3. By a dozen, and Graham makes that one pay off. So he comes down, hits the triple. Spurs by 18. Here's Hield. Quickly cuts it to 15.
And that's not even a wide open shot there. Clock is your ally. You should milk it as much as you can.
Branham picked off. Buddy Hield on the line. Was signaling 3. I thought it was on the line. 5 in double figures. 4 starters, and Vassell off the bench tonight with 18 in his comeback game. Here's Branham. Malachi for 2. Or they're Jones guarding McConnell. Wesley just came out for Graham. And Wara will be in and 1. Impressive performance in the second straight game, holding a team under the century mark. That's a major accomplishment in today's NBA, especially with the defense that this team had been playing.
That's like holding somebody in